Hi, so let's do a quick chart walk for after the session of 12th of July. So यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि पेज इंडस्ट्री फेडरल बैंक मनप्पुरम DLF ये सब they closed near days high, but Federal Bank is the only bank is the only counter जिसमें अभी ट्रेंड बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हुई है. लेकिन अगर हम इसमें देखें तो अंबुजा सीमेंट भी from a chart perspective, it was also Ultra KMB was able to break a narrow consolidation, and ICICI Prudential Life अभी भी बॉक्स में ही है. श्री सीमेंट में भी धीरे धीरे पोजीशंस ऐड हो रही है, लेकिन आई थिंक गोइंग फॉरवर्ड इट विल अगेन ट्राई टू कम विद इन दिस बॉक्स, सो देयर इज नॉट मच ऑफ अ ट्रेडिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी. और IRCTC वेंट फॉर ऑल टाइम हाई, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली इसमें ट्रेंड में वीकनेस आ रही है, एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रू फॉर PFC हमने कल डिस्कस किया था फॉर रिवर्सल. इट वॉज अ वेरी गुड रिवर्सल ट्रेड, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली इट वॉज नॉट एबल टू गो पास्ट 125. टाटा केम ने एक अच्छी ब्रेकआउट दी थी आफ्टर कंसोलिडेशन, एंड दिस वाज आल्सो डिस्कस्ड इन यस्टरडेज वीडियो, जो मैं यहाँ पर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में लगा दूंगा, अटैच कर दूंगा, सो यू कैन हैव अ लुक. सो ये ब्रेकआउट दी थी, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द सेशन इसमें कुछ प्रॉफिट बुकिंग आई. SBI लाइफ वाज अ वेरी गुड कैंडिडेट जिसको हम लोग ट्रैक कर रहे थे, इसमें हमने ट्रेड भी लिया आज. सो समहाउ इट लुक्स लाइक इट क्लोज्ड एट द डे हाई, लेकिन अभी भी वो ट्रेंड में आई नहीं है. So we should be waiting for it to be in the trend, but no matter what, this is its all-time high levels. So SBI Life may be a very good trade potential, and this is LIC हाउसिंग फाइनेंस में भी हम लोग ये डिस्कस किए थे कि ये एक बॉक्स से टूट के नीचे आई थी, which was, you can see, it was in this level, and then it went, and then it came, and now it's again trying to enter the box. So let's see how this turns up. Tata Consumer also went for all-time high. ये एक बॉक्स में थी, आज एक ब्रेकआउट है, एटलीस्ट क्लोजिंग इज गुड. अभी इसको देखना है कि बाद में ये कैसे जाती है. ICICI बैंक इज ऑल्सो इन अ बॉक्स, और ये डोजी के बाद डोजी दिए जा रही है, एंड देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो ट्रेंड टिल नाउ. अशोक लेलैंड भी एक, दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम अशोक लेलैंड वाज एबल टू क्लोज अबव 125 levels, and Ashok Leyland is we also traded Ashok Leyland today. So going forward, I think we should be trading, keeping a track if it is able to take out 126 levels. कोफोर्ज में भी एक ये फ्लैग पोल पैटर्न बन रही है. इंडसइंड बैंक में भी आप देख सकते हो ऊपर में सेलिंग आ रही है, एंड दीज आर जस्ट मीनिंगलेस, एंड Granules is also gave us a sort of a doji at the very top, so we have to see how this pans out in the next session. ICICI GI ये एकदम एक 50 रुपए की में ही मूव कर रही है, and right now whenever it tries to go to a 1600, profit booking comes in. नाम इंडिया भी धीरे धीरे you can see it's making higher highs and higher lows, so this might be a trade in the next few sessions. Ramco Cement bhi ultimately it's going nowhere after a good up move. We can see it's consolidating in a tight range. Axis Bank bhi ek doji diya hai. Apollo Tyre, matlab you can see these are all meaningless. So it seems like the market is totally not willing to make up its mind कि वो किस डायरेक्शन में जाना चाहती है, एंड हेंस दिस अनडिसाइसिवनेस सब मैक्सिमम स्क्रिप्ट्स में ही आप देख पाओगे. और जो भी स्क्रिप्ट आजकल सुबह में चलती है, जस्ट लाइक दीपक नाइट्राइट, सो बेसिकली अगेन इट वेंट फॉर प्रॉफिट बुकिंग टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द सेशन, और नेट टू नेट इट्स जीरो मूव. और ये कैडिला इज द फर्स्ट हेल्थ केयर कंपनी अदर देन दिस फाइजर विच केम इन. फाइजर भी आप देख रहे हो एक नैरो रेंज में कंसोलिडेट कर रही है, और कैडिला भी 630 से 650 रेंज में ही कंसोलिडेट कर रही है, एंड देयर इज नथिंग मोर. कोटक बैंक भी 1700 और 1750 के अंदर ही 50 रुपये के रेंज में ही है. And this is also true for Reliance. Reliance at least tried to enter this 2100, but it was unable to, or at the end of the day it again closed at the very opening. Gujarat Gas is, you can see this is going in an uptrend, but unfortunately it's maybe upper levels say कुछ sell off आई, and it closed just above 680, which is good, क्योंकि अगर आप last sessions में देखते हो 680, and this is the first time it was able to close above it. लेकिन गोइंग फॉरवर्ड आई थिंक गुजरात गैस में भी आपका ट्रेंड वीक हो रही है, so we would like to have a patience before jumping into the trade. IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक भी बॉक्स यही कंसोलिडेटिंग, यही जो एक रेंज है 55 और 52 इसके अंदर ही घूम रही है. सो देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो ट्रेड. वोल्टास भी एकदम एक नैरो रेंज में है. अपोलो हॉस्पिटल भी एक नैरो रेंज बॉक्स में है. ONGC भी 120 में जाके इसको हमेशा सिंस लास्ट फ्यू सेशंस इज गेटिंग रेजिस्टेंस एंड इस और ये 118 के नीचे भी नहीं जा रही है. सो इट्स इन ₹2 की रेंज में ये बदी हुई है. दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रू फॉर टाटा मोटर्स. वो 320 से 300 के बीच में ही घूम रही है. आफ्टर दिस बिग सेल ऑफ यू कैन सी दिस इज फॉर्मिंग अ नाइस बॉटम, बट वी हैव टू सी इफ 300 लेवल्स आर ब्रीच्ड. एट लीस्ट गोइंग फॉरवर्ड वन ऑफ द गुड थिंग्स व्हिच इज हैपनिंग इन टाटा मोटर्स इज टाटा मोटर्स में पोजीशन बन रही है. अभी हमको देखना है कि किस तरफ की पोजीशंस बन रही हैं और उसके हिसाब से हम लोग ट्रेड लेंगे. एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रू फॉर सीमेंस. यू कैन सी सीमेंस ₹50 के अंदर ही ये सिंस सो मेनी सेशंस ये घूम रही है. So in general you can very well gauge the market by just looking into the charts of all these companies which constitute the FNO sector. So you can see that Lupin ₹20 के ही अंदर घूम रही है. 1160 1140. विप्रो ये कंसिडरेबल नीचे आके अभी लग रहा है कि विप्रो में शायद एक अच्छी एक अप बाउंस आए, लेकिन वही है इफ द गिवन द मार्केट सेंटिमेंट मुझे नहीं लगता कि इसमें एंटर करके कुछ ज़्यादा हमें प्रॉफिट होगा. जो भी होगा एट द एंड ऑफ द डे वी हैव टू बी सो बेसिकली द मार्केट इज मोर अबाउट इंट्राडे rather than a positional trades, and in intraday move also this is going to be very small moves. So to be on the safer side, I would suggest it's better to stay in the sidelines and let the market decide in which direction it wants to go, and then we are going to make money. So it's just a matter of having some patience and not to jump into trades. नौकरी में भी हम देख रहे हैं very tight consolidation. So this is the theme of the market. Bajaj Finance में भी आप देख रहे हो कि it's in a very tight box, and also LT as well as Torrent Pharma. At least a good thing about Torrent Pharma is Torrent Pharma was the first time ये 3000 के ऊपर जाके क्लोजिंग दी है, and maybe this with the given sentiment of the market इसमें शायद कुछ मूव आ सकती है. और यहाँ पे हम HDFC लाइफ का भी देख रहे हैं throughout multiple actually this whole expiry I think is going to be, at least for the next week, it's going to be same thing, and people are just going to eat the premium, and eventually जब ये premium एकदम minimalistic हो जाएगा, and then a big move will come, and then we will try to go for option buying, and eventually I think ये जो week में हम लोग जो इतना ट्रेड ले नहीं पा रहे हैं, that will all be compensated in the last week of the expiry. सन फार्मा एक बॉक्स में थी बिटवीन 680 एंड 670. अब धीरे धीरे ये आप देख रहे हो कि ये डाउनवर्ड शिफ्ट हो रही है, एंड इट्स फेसिंग रेजिस्टेंस राउंड अबाउट एट 670 रीजन. And Marico also, you can see this is a very good pattern, and now we are waiting for a breakout above 540, but unfortunately Marico mein trend weak ho rahi hai. So even if the breakout comes in, I'm not sure whether this I would like to participate. Britannia has been in a downtrend. We discussed it in the last session, and here you can see it's still forming very small candles. आइडिया भी एक ₹9.5 से ₹9, ₹8.5 के बीच में ही कंसोलिडेट कर रही है, और this is true everywhere in the market. So absolutely there is no direction in the market, even though the companies they are trying to move higher. There is absolutely not buying, no buying interest, and as a result of which taking a breakout of momentum trade is not worth, and it might be a trap. Similarly, you can see even for weak counters like PEL, say for example, there's no point in shorting, and you are eventually going to get trapped. And if you are going for BHEL is right now facing a resistance at 68. Whenever it goes to 68, it faces this upper wicks. So I would suggest to not jump into breakouts as of yet for BHEL, and rather have some patience. डेविस लैब भी एक बहुत ही छोटे एक रेंज में अभी जाके बहुत दिनों से कंसोलिडेट कर रही है. So it seems like there's a huge distribution which is happening across the market, just like say in IGL, you can see in IOC, you can see there was a big red candle. It was in the box breakout happened, and then it tried to get, and now it's trying to enter the box. And SRF also, you can see there's absolutely no candles, there's no trades. Qmins India भी आप देख रहे हो कि from 850 to 900, and now it is since last few sessions now इसमें breakdown आती है, now इसमें breakout आती है, and this is how the whole market is working. I think the whole market is just waiting for a particular direction, or once it gets a direction, then eventually all this distribution phases, they will all give moves. And this is the good thing, that we as traders, we have to do our homework every day, and we have to be prepared of what levels and which all companies we want to be trading in, either in the long side or in the short side, it doesn't matter. But we have to be prepared. You can see Bandhan Bank also, it was consolidating in a very tight range. It gave a breakout, and in the next session you can see again it's trying to enter the box. Berger Paint made all-time high, and now it's again in consolidation phase. But at least the good thing is it's this breakout happened at 820 levels, you can see, but it has not been able to go below 840, and there's buying coming in. But again, this is not in trend, so not much of an interest. Petronet also, you can see it's in a tight box since so many few sessions, and this is also true for Jubilant Food. It's trading between 3080 and 3120, 3150 levels. Also true for Hindustan Unilever. AU Bank try to give a good move, and as I always say, try to keep 1226. I think that's the breakout level for AU Bank, and so this might be at least trying to get some this structure at the top after such a good run is something we have to worry about. And also the trend is getting weaker, so it might be a very good candidate for profit booking. And this is also true for HDFC. You can see it's in a range of 2450 and 2550, और यहाँ पे अभी ये बहुत it's very near is support, and so maybe you can see this wick which came because of some of the positions which got added. And Jindal Steel is also in a box, and so is MFSL, so is Tata Power, and so is Trent. So there's nothing much happening. Now let's consider companies where actually the moves are coming in. So here you can see Emphasis was making a good all-time high, and now there was a profit red candle, and I think going forward this range of 2250 will act like a resistance for Emphasis, and we have to keep a track of how 2250 is broken. And this is also true for Indus Tower. It gave a very bearish candle today, so going forward, and also you can see that it was in an uptrend, and now the trend is getting weaker, so maybe there will be more profit booking, and maybe shorts will get created in the next session. HDFC Bank भी 1500 और 1540 के बीच में ही थी, and this is exactly, but going forward I think if it is not able to hold this levels of 1475 1480, then maybe there will be more weakness in HDFC Bank, and that actually is not going to be a good news for the market in general. Godrej JCP भी एक बॉक्स में ट्रेंड कर रही है आफ्टर दिस बिग रन अप. इन्फी भी आप देख रहे हो एक बॉक्स में है, एंड सो इस पी आई इंडस्ट्रीज, और अगर हम नीचे के क्वाड्रेंट में आ गए हैं, सो टाटा स्टील has been going up, but now it seems like the trend is getting weaker, and there may be more profit booking, so we have to see if it's able to maintain the 1200 support levels. And also Coromandel gave a very good breakdown, but again, as always, this is getting in trend, so maybe going forward there will be more weakness. So we were able to short Coromandel when it broke this range of 890, which was discussed in yesterday's video, क्योंकि हम लोग को कल से ही मालूम था कि कोरोमंडल में वीकनेस है. सो दिस जब ये ब्रेक किया तो दिस वाज गुड ट्रेड इन द शॉर्ट साइड वी टुक. LTTS अभी 3000 में जाके उसको कुछ प्रॉफिट बुकिंग आ रही है, बट इट्स अगेन रेंज बाउंड, यू कैन सी इज नॉट ट्रेंडिंग. एंड और दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रू फॉर NMDC फॉर फ्यू सेशंस. Bharti Airtel also, and BPCL is in a sort of a downtrend, and then there was a breakdown, but it's still not in the trend. So even though it's moving down, but still it's not in the trend. Glenmark has been in a box today in the morning. It tried to give a very good breakout, but unfortunately, it again came back into the box. So that's it, folks. Metropolis had a very good run. It made an all-time high. Yesterday हम लोग Metropolis में मैंने positions भी लिए थे, hedged positions, और मैंने बोला भी था कि इसमें और weakness है, and this was evident from today's big fat red candle, जहाँ पे हम देख सक रहे हैं कि ये 3004 तक गई थी और फिर एकदम 2887 2880 के नीचे तक भी चली गई थी. So this was a good trade, but again going forward I think maybe in the very short term, so maybe आज का move was based on the news flow. But no matter what, we have to be ready to understand that maybe it will go and correct towards 2800, and maybe we have to see if it will get reverse from there. Reversal के लिए एक बड़ी criteria होती है कि trend चाहिए, और अभी ये trend में नहीं है. Mindtree is shifting downwards, and here it's very near 2500, and we can see it's trying to get in the trend. So we have to see if it is able to revert from 2500 and moves past 2550 levels for us to take this reversal trade. Else there may be more weakness if 2500 levels are breached in Mindtree. And thanks a lot for listening. This is all the chart analysis which we can do. In general, I can say that for me, I'm trying to stay away from the market, and wherever I'm in profit, I'm trying to book out profit, and wherever I see there are very good opportunities of trade, where I understand that the market is going for some major consolidation, so I am actually taking some positions by selling far out of the calls of this expiry and trying to make some money, which is because mainly of time decay. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this will give you idea about how the charts are slated and how they are positioned for the trading for 30th of July. Bye bye.